up, D? How you doing today, my guy? I see. What's up, Jamal? Welcome back. I ain't decided yet, my guy. Can't get both of you fellas to hit that like for your boy. Y'all know it's hard for me to get likes these days. I don't know why. Rock, you got any comment? Oh man, let's get into a game where we can warm up. Thanks for that like and that share, Jamal. David, thank you for that like. Tut is in the building with the share. Let's get it on and popping, fellas. How's everybody doing? Glad to have y'all here with me. How's everybody doing today? Y'all enjoying this wonderful weather?
Coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception.
Yes, sir. The weather has been amazing. What's going on, young sir? Jay, don't forget to hit that reaction. That's what I'm talking about, Jamal. I graciously appreciate you, my guy. Hopefully some of your friends and family come through and hang out with us. Mom in the building. My dog TJ's in the building. What's up, TJ? How's the baby doing? Yeah, this is a rank joint. Yes, sir. I didn't know if I was going to hit this or the wrestling joint, right? That's what I'm talking about, TJ. I was going to hit the wrestling, right? But the only thing about hitting the wrestling is I got to create my own character and stuff. And I ain't want to drag the stream down, you know what I mean? Where it get boring for some folks. So I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my own wrestler and then get into it. You know what I mean? So it don't come off as boring and dull. Hopefully everybody understands that. We got 11 wonderful people in the building. Besides, I mean, I didn't know who all was coming on and being able to play the wrestling joint with me. You know what I mean? That's another thing. But for real, tomorrow, I might just put it on and have random matches and have people pick the matches. Being that tomorrow is one of my rougher days. That way we still spend time on the stream. How's everybody in the chat doing today? We got my brother right now kicking it with us on Twitch. It's a wonderful day outside. If you're in the state of Maryland, it's beautiful. I'm about to bust open my window in a second. My dog Brody is finally back in the building. Brody, where the hell you been? Welcome back, my guy. Hope all is well with you. Matter of fact, when Brody walked back up in here after weeks on end, look at hey man, I'm feeling good. Big dog, big ride with Mo Gaming's in the building. Fitness extraordinaire. He gets his in while he riding his bike, man. I was gonna buy a bike, but I ain't want to jock his style for real. Besides, I'd rather go to the gym so I can get a little bit of weightlifting in, you feel me? Just a little bit. My dog Jerome and Rome is in the building. What's good? Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't kicked it with Jerome, man, y'all got to kick it with him, man. I was kicking it with him for the most part of my morning. I'm in the play to drive my truck and got Rome and Rome in my ear. You feel me? It was all good this morning. I meant to slide back over there, Rome, but you know how it is when the office keep on calling you, getting on your damn nerves, asking stupid questions. But we not even going to talk about that. Hey, bro, there ain't nothing wrong with that, my guy. Hey, man, just because I got your blessing, I might as well go ahead and do that thing. I just got to find something that I'm comfortable with. Oh! What I might... Brody, thank you for that like. Mo, thank you for the like, the double like, and the share. I'm going to have to find some way to suspend my camera so it can be focused on me. But we're going to do that. That's what I'm talking about, Rome. Brody with the share as well. Thank you for that, Brody. Oh, Zeke dropped his first pass. Now, Zeke know how I feel about that. Waiting for that Bama mess today. Y'all see Big Brother Mo gave me his blessing, so when y'all see me up here on this bike, don't be surprised. Hold up. I noticed I was sliding away from the camera. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, man. Y'all see my freshness, right? This was done yesterday by Javon Makel. Y'all know Cuz Mac got to get me right for these streets. You know what I'm saying? I can't be whooping the trash truck and jumping up on here with y'all looking any kind of way. So let's hit today's free agency news. Tyrod Taylor is now a New York Giant. 2 years, $17 million, 8.5 guaranteed. Glad the young man got another job. What does this mean for Daniel Jones? CeeDee Lamb with his first drop. Wow. I mean, you put it there, you would think he'd catch it. Send the punt team out. J.D. McKissick is returning to the Washington Commanders. 2 years, $7 million. First, he agrees to a deal with the Buffalo Bills. Then he backs out. Big news of the day that my man David is so excited about. Chandler Jones and Rock Ya-Sin are the newest Las Vegas Raiders. Rock Ya-Sin acquired in a trade for Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland product. Hey, University of Maryland putting out a little bit of superstars, ain't they? But Yannick Ngakoue was acquired in that trade. Beautiful thing. Look who it is. Because you don't wear the other two I gave you.
Because I don't know where they are.
Oh, well, you can have it after this. How you doing, sweetheart?
I want some of your food on the table.
You gonna eat it?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna say hi, Grandma?
Hi.
You say,
No, watch it.
hey,
I don't even use that stuff like
I
that.
do so.
No, you don't.
I do so.
When's the last time you used it?
This morning, SpongeBob.
Triple tail.
You like my shirt? My shirt swaggerlicious. My man Jamal said, I'm trying to see where Adam is going. Which Adam? The Ravens have signed Marcus Williams. 5 years, $70 million, 37 of the 70 guaranteed. Give the Ravens mad props. Baltimore just gets richer and richer at talent positions. And you know what? people aren't paying attention. But the thing of it is, Baltimore will let you go if you're not at their price. Sort of what Dallas is doing. But the difference is Baltimore really trains their talent and uses their strengths. Whereas most teams just play you in and get mad and cuss you out. They don't put you in bad positions. And people wonder why Baltimore's defense is good every year. Hello? It's not hard to figure out. Meanwhile, my Dallas Cowboys have not signed any player at all. My man Brody says, I'm happy about the Russell trade. Brody, let me ask you something. Do you think too much was given up to acquire an older quarterback? Or are you just happy you have somebody that can finally open up that offense? I mean, it's like you have a give and take situation where personally I feel like you're giving way more than you're taking. I mean, we all know one good hit, a quarterback is out. That's any player. But for an older version of Russell Wilson, is it worth what you gave up? Without a Super Bowl or a deep playoff run twice, I have to say no. I couldn't get where I wanted to get. My man David said Yannick, Quiddy Pate, and Buckner. Oh, yes. DeForest Buckner does not get the credit he deserves. Honestly. That man eats up space, still provides plenty of rush, and he plays the run well. What more can you really ask? Seriously. Giving up Shelby Harris and Noah Fant, that was too much. I would have told them pick one or the other. My dog Ozarumba is back in the building. What's going on, big homie? I'm doing good. I'm not even tired right now. Real talk. I feel good. I feel refreshed. Stopped and got myself some ribs on my way home. They were pretty good. They weren't like my ribs. You know. Thank you for that like and that share, my guy. Detroit is in the building. Buckner is easy top 3 for me yet. I think the D tackles that can eat up double teams and still provide the team with adequate pass rush and play the run are the top tier players on the D line. I'd like to see the Dallas Cowboys somehow acquire Bobby Wagner and Tyrann Mathieu. Just get the damn job done. Yeah, Brody, you can have that piece of trash. You know, I'm sorry. When somebody goes out their way to help you constantly, instead of just tossing you to the side after you make mistake after mistake, and then they look at your mistakes and say, hey, we'd love to have you here, but to protect ourselves, we're going to ask you to sign this deal where if you get fined or suspended from the league, we don't have to guarantee you your bonus. He's going to turn around and say, F the Cowboys? How many? Wasn't Randy Gregory suspended 4 times? I don't know, Ozarumba. I call Zeke. Honest to goodness, I call Zeke. Hey, look here, Zeke. We can get one of them. I mean, we can get both of them if you come on and do this. I tell you what, if we can't get both, we need to get some offensive linemen. That way Zeke can't open his mouth about not having blockers. Hey, Miles Jack is going to come cheaper. I wouldn't mind having Miles. You know what? Hold up. Run the ball right here.
On second down, Elliott. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down.
Can
Not much on that run, Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a
Well, Ozarumba, if we got Armstead from the Saints, are you conceding that we kick Tyron Smith inside? We got my dog America's Key in the building. What's going on with you? Hey, Brody, thanks for coming through, my guy. I appreciate you, and I'm glad to know you're okay. Take it easy. Hope to hear back from you soon.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side. So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime. We get the coach some
That's what I'm talking about. That's all we can do out here is chill.
team, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
Partner as a quarterback, sometimes
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in being out here doing nothing crazy.
time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
All right, we're going for this. This is not only our warm-up game, but I just feel comfortable. I don't think we're keeping Collins. Whatever's going on in Dallas, they're keeping quiet. But believe me, there is something going on. You feel me? I read one report that says that he doesn't take being an NFL player seriously enough. Some NFL reporters or experts, if you will, are saying that he's still a top pass rusher, and they feel like he's a more than adequate blocker. When the hell is that? Because I recall nothing but penalties. And I recall also being a Cowboy fan to tell other Cowboy fans, we just got away with a terrible hold. And then rewinding other people's TV to show them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
I really do not want to draft an offensive lineman in the first round. Honestly, I don't. But if there's one who's worth it, I say go for it.
Need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
We had him too.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We had what I was looking for.
That drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
Mom with the like. Thank you for that like, Mom.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
If you're in the building and you have yet to do so, don't be shy about it. Smack that like for your dog. Let's go. Hopefully everybody can hear me and the game play really good. If you weren't here when I asked earlier, how you doing today? It is Hump Day Wednesday. 2 more days for most of us in this work week. Tomorrow and Friday. My Friday is going to be very extended. That's what I'm talking about, Tut. I can agree with that, Ozarumba. I know we have, I think, 4 picks in the 5th round. I like that a lot. Yeah, I seen it. I just couldn't stop it. Well, I'm looking at this cat Derek Stingley from LSU. If he should slide into that 24 spot, I definitely would not mind acquiring him. But you know what's really odd? Stephon Gilmore does not have a job yet. So at that point, I'm wondering, what is his asking price? And I also just read a report, Bobby Wagner's negotiating on his own. And they were saying that he was looking for $18 million a year. He ain't no spring chicken exactly. But, hey, to each his own. It's being said that he communicated with Dallas once already. So there's an understanding that what the team price would be or whatnot. Doggone it, I did not want to tackle him. I agree wholeheartedly, Romy. Definitely still a top 5. The man can take you out of a ball game. Ask Amari Cooper. Was that too soon? You know, I got a lot of people really. Look at. Can I show y'all something for a second? We're up 3-0. The Cowboys, if you will. How the hell do we not have momentum? I just need somebody to explain that to me. I mean, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but damn. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? Hey, it's what we can do, Brody. Jordan, while you in the building, can I ask you to smack that like for me? If you thanking me for my support, let me get some of yours. You know, I say a lot of things. I really do. But at the end of the day, I am smart enough to realize we got Donald Payton in the house. Jordan with the like. Donald, thank you for your like, my guy. There are professionals out here being paid to scout. I get this. The Dallas Cowboys have Willie McClay in the front office. Once again, I get this. Why haven't they done a damn thing yet? I don't get. But the Dallas Cowboys have opened up so much cap space. What the F are they doing? David, that's what I'm saying. Why was this momentum thing even introduced? People like me, Romy Rome, John Willett, I'll even say TJ, even though I don't think he's as old as us. Where does our skill level mean anything in this game right now? Skill means nothing in my opinion. How the hell can I be winning in the third quarter? He has 0. Look at this book. Everybody that see me call that play knows CeeDee Lamb goes out and then a slant across the field, right? Now look what Dex threw that ball. Well, it's Amari Cooper running the route now. Why was the wrong route ran? That's why I put the controller down. He ran the wrong effing route. Why? Don't worry, we're going to go back. We're going to go back. Yeah, David, why were abilities introduced? The only way my opponent has scored is by that bullshit. But I'm going to take y'all to that play. If I don't do nothing else, we're going right back to that play right now. Yes, sir. It's stupid in my opinion. I understand the one ability that they brought out with the quarterback vision cone. I believe that was great. That stopped people from rolling around. Okay, hold on. This is the play right here. It's on y'all's very left. You see the red? That's the route that he was supposed to be running. What the F did he just run? That's my point, Madden. And then y'all see me lose. And then everybody, oh, I can beat him. I bet you the F you can. This is what I'm talking about. Damon, what's going on with you, man? I ain't gonna get into the specifics, but like I said, if you want to come to Maryland, it's a couple spots I know of right now that you could rent. I mean, you may have to do the credit check and all that, but if you want to, I can help you the best I can. Hey, I fell asleep on you, to be honest. And I woke up in the morning. I said, I'm not going to hit him up at 2-something in the morning. So I just waited. Please. Good catch. Yes, I had to beg him to catch that. I got that pass right in the gap. Hey, man, thank you for that. I appreciate the kind words. TJ, as of right now, you got next. How's that sound? I mean, it's a lot of different places. I mean, like literally, Damon. North Beach is about 25 minutes from my house. The best I can do for you for that spot is hit you up Friday morning after I get the number to it. But like I said, that's only if you want to come to Maryland. Then the other spot is in an area called La Plata, Maryland. Jamal Rome with the like AKA Roman Rome. It's a couple different places though, for real. You'd have to learn your way around, but I can tell you ain't no dummy. You'd like it. Cool. Nah, man, you can't be Debo and TJ, man. You got next after TJ. You probably got your eye like Debo. Oh, snap, I gotta run. I be doing that Debo eye. Hold up, give me a second. Yeah. What money? No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong quote. Eli, what's up with you? Yeah. What bike? That's my movie, yo. I haven't seen Friday with the cussing in about 4 years. I had to watch it with the cussing about a week ago when I was cleaning up my office. Oh, man, you good, Romy Rome. Hey, yo, let me tell y'all what Romy Rome went through this morning. All morning long, guess what team he got to play until he ran across Kansas City? If you said Green Bay, give yourself a pat on the back. Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. How you doing today, Eli? Glad to have you back in the house. Okay. Well, like I said, Damon, it's a couple spots. You want to come down here to the country areas of Maryland? Ain't nothing wrong with the country now. Ooh. See, I missed that. After I got on the rough spot, I couldn't, I had to focus 100%. Some people just have no, what's the word I want to use? No integrity. You see the flashing lights, you see we're at work truck. You still want to drive 80 and 90 miles per hour. Forget that we got families too. Okay. Jerome and Rome, you got to let me know something next time you come through here. We got to hook up, have a couple drinks. All right, let me see something here. I don't like this play call. We're going to take this to the... take it to the fourth. So the only touchdown my opponent has scored was because Amari Cooper ran the wrong route. Cuz is in the building. What up, John? Glad to have Cuz up in here. Yeah, Cuz, it's kind of strange up in here right now. I don't like this. Amari Cooper runs the wrong route and it goes for a pick six. Ain't that a mess? Don't worry. Whoop, there it is. Dalton Schultz for 6. How about them Cowboys? Oh, nah, Damon, that league ended. It was a tryout league. We didn't have injuries on and all that. I like those guys, though. Let me know something wrong. That's all you got to do. If I ain't got you on my personal friends list, wrong, I'm going to put my joint up here so you can add me. Yeah, Damon, they got a fantasy league they doing now. I wasn't too into that. But I told Mike and TJ and the other commissioners, if they ever do another regular jump and they add injuries and all that, and we're going to go more than one season, I definitely like to be involved. I think everybody would be a little different with draft picks and whatnot if they had to be held accountable. And then after speaking with Mike, him and I have another clear understanding that, you know, what I do ain't. Look at this bull crap. This man ran back around the other end and flung the ball across his body. This what we doing now, Madden? Hey, Rome, is it possible we could get the quarterback vision back? Get rid of all this other bull crap? My man said, no doubt, sounds good. Corey is back in the building. What's going on, Mr. Missouri? What up, cuz? Cooper said he's a yeah, let him stay down there in Cleveland. Hey, something's going on. Hey, did anybody hear about Baker? TJ, how the hell you gonna come up here and you ain't gonna talk about Baker? He wrote a note to Cleveland or something, thanking them for their time. And rumor is he could be traded to Seattle or Indianapolis. Yes, sir. Didn't lose no energy or nothing. Not a drop. Yeah, Damon, I don't have a whole lot of patience. I'm not even gonna cap. You know how some grown men are. Hey man, it's your pick. Oh, my bad. I'm like, dude. You know, I ain't even going through that. TJ, you say you're taking Watson like you really have a choice. That's really up to Deshaun. Who is he going to throw the football to other than Amari? I mean, yeah, y'all got DPJ, but you just cut Jarvis. You're cutting Austin Hooper. Is Cleveland the best place for Deshaun? Samantha Gordon is in the building. What's going on? Damon, I'm having a problem with that too. I don't know. I'm not improving that the way I would like at the moment. Damon speaking about our views. We're getting 10 or 11 people in the chat, but we got over 1,300 followers, and I'm not really getting why we can't get more in here at one time. But we're working on that. Ugh, I thought we might catch that left sideline. Yeah, I wasn't going to be able to sit here for 22 rounds of it, though, Damon. Higgins and Joku, I'm sorry, Schwartz. Oh, yeah, teacher, he does. I forgot about that. But we'll see what happens, you know. This offseason is providing a lot of intrigue. Wow. So my player faded away but put his arms up. Okay. Yeah, that is true. No, thank you. I'm fine.
Do you need something while up?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Oh, me and I thought that me and your mom was having a family night since we never had that family day where we all spend the day with each other.
And when's that supposed to happen?
And the day that you don't have to do nothing.
We'll talk about it.
You better not watch me.
Have I ever? When? You know, I was thinking about trying WWE today. I just didn't know if I would find anybody to actually play with. That's the whole thing behind that, Damon. I got it. Plus, I haven't spent enough time with it. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a tag team match with my son if he was home or something, in case I need him to help me, you know, to carry me through a match or two until I get my back. I didn't spy him. I forgot, you know.
Absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little.
Yeah, I blew this game.
does. And here's the thing. Anytime you give up the first
TJ, how you liking it so far? You having any problems adjusting to it?
when they get it this way, because you covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that
Okay.
still trailing here in the fourth.
Hey, man, it's out there.
Another yard would probably put this
Yeah,
in the books. It's
I won one match out of 2 so far. Where I actually, you know, got into it and played. Yeah, I blew this game, y'all. It's my warm-up. I don't care. Oh, I love it. I love the visuals. I just got to spend more time with it. Like I said earlier, I'll probably create my character and have everything ready. So I'll play my rise. And as I get more comfortable, when TJ, you become available, and maybe Big Jason Gaming on Saturday or something, we could all get into a Royal Rumble or something like that. Like, hell, I just learned how to run. I'm not embarrassed, but I was playing it and I was like, damn, there's something missing. And it hit me. I don't know how to run.
about set for this next drive by the
Oh, the reversal mechanics are incredible.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
I mean, I like the game completely. I'm just really going to get myself into it. It's going to be cool. We're not giving up. We're just going to try to score another touchdown. And, you know, we're going to get it going.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Dak. Wilson's got it complete. And they bring
Call my first time out right here.
field. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first in the as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now Prescott. And they take him down. The Bills
66 with a clean no block.
use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Dak. He's going to let it fly.
I find it so intriguing how they just ran right by me when I threw the ball. Like the ball's in the air, he just, but he's chasing behind Gallup initially.
How they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The
I don't get it, but okay.
demonstrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken
Wow.
his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big
All right.
have to put this one on ice.
So this guy a good game. All right, let me hit TJ up. Here we go. You know, you put Baker in Indy, that could be a really good fit for him. Does anybody else, you know, feel a certain way about that idea? Glad to have each and every one of y'all in the chat. Navi is back in the building. What's up, Navi? How you doing? So, if Deshaun Watson should end up in Atlanta, where does Matt Ryan go? I think that's another critical discussion. You know, this is a whole quarterback carousel we got going on right here. And then you also have to remember something else. What about Jimmy G?
Brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
I hate when I get the ball first playing, TJ. What's going on, Calvin? Welcome back, sir. Hey, John, man, Baker, he got somewhere to go. Seattle and Indy are hot. They're interested in Baker. You know, a change of scenery could help that young fella a lot. But you also have to remember one thing. With this change of scenery, are they going to be like, hey, them damn commercials are over? I know I would tell them. Calvin, how you doing today, my guy? What are your thoughts on today's free agency news? Chandler Jones is now Oakland Raider.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that nearly an interception here on its opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time.
So you're telling me you think Geno Smith would beat Baker out for the starting quarterback position, John?
Prescott from the gun.
I don't think Geno could do that one.
And he's going to be taken down about a yard.
But we have been shocked before.
But it leaves him just short for fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
If he had dropped that ball, I might turn the whole Xbox off. I ain't lying. Oh, I forgot all about that, cuz. You are 100% right. I forgot all about Drew Lock is now a Seahawk.
They could do. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40.
You know, I don't think we ever got to see Geno Smith at his best. I think Geno Smith could be a starting caliber quarterback in this league if given a real opportunity.
Slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Just take the sack, Dak.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jordan Elliott coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Who noticed that the Jacksonville Jaguars have basically rebuilt their team?
Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route.
I mean, the Jaguars have Evan Ingram and Christian Kirk. My man Nickel City says he just joined the family. That's what's up. I'm working on it, Jamar. You see, you can notice when I start hitting that juke and that start and stop.
On third down, it's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I really gotta see. I know it's not gonna happen now, but I would have really liked to have seen Geno have some of the similar things he did when he was at West Virginia. Back when we could say he could go as the #1 overall pick. He could do things in the league. I just don't feel like we've had that opportunity for him. Seriously. I mean, I know that he's looked like hot garbage at times. But I mean, not everybody can use an adjustable wrench either. Sometimes you need that 9/16. You just can't, you know what I'm saying? I understand that college is different, but you still use some of the same concepts in the NFL. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand he takes on weaker players and weaker teams at times, but in my opinion, at the end of the day, he still has to sling that football. Mine with 50 stars. Michael Wells with the like and the follow. Mike, was that you? Nickel City? John says the NFL is too fast for Geno. Has Geno ever taken off running in the NFL? Like, you know, it's just so many different. That's cool, Michael. Thank you for coming through. You were my first game of today. Hopefully we can get it in again sometime. I'm gonna send you a whatchamacallit, a friend request on the Xbox. Drip Gaming is in the building. What up with you, Drip? Or is it just straight Dr. P or DRP? Let me know. Oh, I just played him, Jamal. He was my first game of the day. Sometimes I call it a warm up, sometimes I don't, but yeah, it was a good game till I blew it. Oh, Mama, I'm sorry. Next touchdown, we bring the money. Oh, hold up, timeout. No, we ain't got to call a timeout. Next touchdown, we bring the money out, Mama. I'm sorry. Geno or Tyrod? Right now, Tyrod. He's got more experience in the league. I think whatever happened, what that shot in his chest or whatever, I think that messed him up a little bit. My cousin say, when I say fast, I mean the physical and old. Well, if you're attacking that man's mental, John, then yeah. Drip, yeah, bro. Hey, appreciate you for coming through. Thanks for hitting that like. Darius Thames with the follow. Is it Thames or Thames? I know sometimes the H ain't said. I'm on the Xbox Series X next gen joint. Drip, I'm gonna try to get this dub, man. This is my dog TJ right here. This is like the 80th time we've played each other. Give me that. Oh, okay. Thanks for that, bro. Yeah, because, you know, it's a baseball player. He used to play for the Brewers. And he got mad at Chris Berman and the other dude, Pedro Gonzalez, because they were both saying his name two different ways.
He expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that.
Ah.
Bottom line, you can see
Jadeveon Clowney is so nasty on this game. If only he was like that in real life. I'm sorry. This guy's like a Hall of Famer on the game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Prescott. Got an open man.
You see John when catching that football. He got benched yesterday. Oh, in real life, yeah, definitely. Overrated. That's why I said on the game he's nasty.
But still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, that's what I'm saying, John. I'd like to see Geno really have a chance.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I think Geno would do well. Like y'all heard me say one time, one of the best quarterbacks I ever seen in college that never had a chance is going to be Matt Leinart. That kid was drafted and he was just crapped on by, I see him on my mind, I can't call his name. Ken Wisenhunt. Ken Wisenhunt basically told this kid, you either do what I tell you or sit on the bench. But Eli could play in that system. And Phillip Rivers could play in that system. But everything isn't for everybody. Thanks, Mama. That play got hard to stop. Apparently you stopped it. Nah, I'm just like, I didn't get frustrated, but I was trying to score fast and make you feel pressure. That's why I messed up. But it was a great game, Michael. Like I said, I'm going to send you a friend request on Xbox. We got to do that again sometime.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Michael, what other games do you play other than Madden? Welcome to the Gaming family. Y'all, make sure y'all welcome Michael. Jerry Arroyo is back in. Jerry, where you been hiding? I was trying to look for you on Facebook, make sure you was all right. I ain't heard from you in a minute. You know, when you come through and you not around for a while, I'll be like, where my dude at? You know, I look out for good people, Jerry. Okay, I play Vanguard. My dog Anthony is back. Anthony, what's good with you, my guy? Welcome back. I had no block on the outside for my wide receiver. That was bad. Dude, we won't go for this. Let's look at it. That's the best we can do. If we don't like what it look like, we'll call a timeout. Hey man, Jerry, I understand we all get busy. I'm just glad you're doing good, bro. Thanks for coming back. Jamal, I'm working on them ankles. I just ain't got nobody yet. My dog Jason Height is back in the building. What's up, Jason? How's that ankle been feeling?
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Glad to have you in the house, Jason. Thank you for that like and the share.
It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And it's
Jason Height is the only man I ever work with that can work as hard as I do and talk as much shit at the same time. I was amazed when I met him. I thought I was one of a kind. Turns out there's another one. That's what I'm talking about. I knew it would take you a little time to heal up, but you'd be 100%. My dog Zeke for the touchdown. And I know what my mom looking for, y'all. Hold up, where's that? Oh, hold up. I might have passed it. Y'all know that woman be looking for this right here.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
My man Oza Rummer said the Jaguars basically said, I'm going to give Trevor Lawrence every receiver that's outside touchdown. I'm going to tell you something, man. If Trevor Lawrence messed this up, Can we just straight out call him a bus? I mean, thank you for that 50 stars, mama. Like, literally, you have a whole year experience. Even though you dealt with, that jabroni. I forgot that jabroni name already. Whatever. Rock, what about his name, Rock? Hold up. Where Rock at?
It doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah, you know. Let's just say Trevor Lawrence better not, you know. He's got weapons, y'all. I mean, I'm amazed. Jaguars spent some money. It's like giving me about like a $1,200 gift card and being like, go to Best Buy. What? Glad to have you in the house, Jason. I really am. Oh man, y'all, we gotta get back a little bit. We know what he want. I just can't see him. Oh, he on the far left. Y'all, breaking news. You heard it second from Gant Gaming. The Tennessee Titans are going to release Julio Jones. 31 receptions, 434 yards, and 1 touchdown in 10 games. Jerry, I don't want to say it yet, but I feel you. I really want to say it, but let's give him another 2 years. Seriously. I mean, Zach Wilson was drafted to the Jets. Not a great offensive line. Some of the interceptions he threw, I'm looking like, damn, does he need to borrow my glasses? But but in all seriousness, I thought the kid was all right coming out of BYU. Was he worthy of a pick that high? No. And this was before the draft. I said second round pick. But a lot of people said I was wrong. And it's not very often I'm that wrong, but Mama, we're talking about Mama, who you talking about finish? TJ said Julio to Cleveland. Michael says they're a running team anyway. Yeah. Why would you say that, Jason? Because y'all went out here and got Carson Wentz? I thought that was dumb as hell, Jason. Y'all should have been all over Mitch Trubisky. If Washington had got Mitch Trubisky, honestly, I've been scared shitless. Sorry. If Washington had y'all listen to me for a second. I know sometimes I sound like I think I'm a know-it-all, but peep this. Peep game. Mitchell Trubisky, running quarterback with an above-average arm. Good vision. Never thrown a pick six in 50 games. Listen to this. Antonio Gibson, Trubisky with the read option. Key number 1. He already reads the field pretty good. Key number 2. Key number 3, he would get the ball to McLaurin. Everybody trying to get ready for Buffalo. I believe so, Michael. Yeah, I just seen, Jason, y'all letting it go of y'all's, well, my favorite defensive lineman on y'all's team, Matt Ioannidis. That big son bitch, excuse my language, mama, but that big man right there, good grain Moses. The speed and velocity he plays with for a man that size and his strength. Look at Matt Ioannidis' arms. This kid is swole. He's not a kid anymore, but, you know. Hold up, here go Oza Rumble with the Jerry voice. I've seen the film. I know what he has done in Tennessee, and I'm impressed with some of the catches he's made. I know he could be an asset to the team, and okay, let's be serious about this. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Dalton Schultz, Julio. Now, when you got those weapons and you add Julio, I might be like, ooh. But if Julio come in there telling me he wants $12, $13 million, I'm like, stay away. You know what I'm saying? Kwani Man is in the building. What's up, Kwani? Jake the Great Gaming coming through with 100 stars. Kwani Man with a like. Jake the Great with the like. Thank you, fellas. Oh yeah, I seen Sheriff gone. He signed in with Jacksonville for I think $53 million. I forgot how much of it is guaranteed. Rumble, if Julio gets $5 to $8 million, bring his ass to Dallas. I agree, Jason. I agree, but you have to remember one thing and nothing else about it. Are the Patriots going to be competitive with them? And you may laugh, but it's something about Bill Belichick, and he can keep them Bills down sometimes. Kwani Man, I wish you luck. I played Buffalo, what, y'all, 3 times yesterday? I won 2 out of 3? No, I was undefeated yesterday. That's right. Yesterday was the first undefeated stream I had in what, Tut? A week and a half, 2 weeks? Michael, you know, we can say what we want, but when they line up on that field, it's going to be a different thing. I think last year was the first time I could say I saw Buffalo definitively handle New England. That's what I'm saying, Ozerum. He can't stay healthy. But when Dallas goes 3 receivers, that's when you put him on the field. And then you line up a different package or 2 just to put him out there for play action. But you don't play him a whole lot. That's what I'm saying. You limit his touches and his time on the field. Excuse me. You know, we still have to see what Semi Fihoko is about. I saw what you did in the playoffs, yes. Definitely. But you and I both know, Michael, it's not going to last forever. And I'm not trying to, be that guy, but we have to remember Belichick is a defensive genius. He will find a way to slow Allen down. I think one thing we can say for sure, we don't have to worry about Miami anymore. The AFC West is looking fantastic, Jerry. They might mess around and be the best team the best division in football from a competitive standpoint. Each team has 2 great pass rushers. They have a good quarterback in each team. The division itself is up for grabs now. Russell Wilson tips a lot of it from Kansas City. And Justin Herbert gave Kansas City fits last year, strengthening that defense with J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack, and I think they added 2 defensive tackles. One I know was from the Giants, and I want to say the other one's from the Rams. San Diego's defense is going to be mean as a rattlesnake in the bushes. I'm going to tell you something right now. Mahomes, Wilson, Carr, they all better be ready for them Chargers. They're coming in and they're not playing no games. Matter of fact, David said, is it crazy that A.J. Green had a better season than Julio last year? No. AJ Green had so many weapons around him. He could be a third, fourth option and still get plenty of receptions. But you know what made me mad, y'all? And y'all let me know if you feel me on this. DeMonte is back in the house. What's up, DeMonte? How's everything going, my guy? How in the hell could they disrespect Larry Fitzgerald and bring in AJ Green? If Arizona had went to the Super Bowl and won it, and I know that's, I'm saying if, that would have made me so angry. Larry Fitzgerald gave that team everything he had. He played with bad quarterbacks due to injury or whatever situation led to that quarterback playing. He never griped. He never moaned that I heard of. Man, dog. Larry Fitzgerald should have been given a key to the city, the team, and all that. Jerry, I absolutely agree with you. I love what LA is doing. Those Chargers, they just put the whole NFL on notice. Straight up. Well, Calvin, you forget they play great defense. That's number one in my opinion. The defense they play. And number two, you also have to remember they can run the football with two different backs. You see what I'm saying? Melvin Gordon is not a scrub and he ain't finished at all. Then you also have that Javonte Williams. He was a rookie last year. Put up great numbers. And they complemented each other. And when you got backs that complement each other and want to see each other have success, what you have is a tandem. Them Bengals going back and win it. DeMonte, why do you feel that way? I understand they added a couple offensive linemen. I get that. I'm not a hater, but I'm going to say this. I got to see it again. Sorry. Chargers have like a 2-year gap to get there. I would say as many as 3, maybe 4. Well, hold up, no, because the Justin Herbert contract is coming up. So, yeah. 2 years is good. As soon as people start needing to get paid, for real, boats implode. You know, there's one thing that I don't know. What is Khalil Mack's contract situation right now? That's a point of emphasis. How much is he hitting them for? You see, all we needed was a line. And you know what, DeMonte? I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, y'all scored that touchdown, right? And then you got the interception. Where was the play action call at? Seriously. I believe if y'all had came out first play action and y'all got that ball rolling, you would have scored a touchdown and not a field goal. I believe that may have been the difference in the game, honestly. If y'all score a touchdown on that second possession with the turnover, y'all win it all. If the Chargers aren't in the AFC Championship this year, it's a bust. Yeah, and then you got to re-sign Bosa. And Bosa's going to command on how the money. Hey, Joe Burrow was sacked, 19 times in the playoffs? So, I mean, that's an NFL record. I don't know about that, Michael. Los Angeles, the Chargers are coming up. I mean, I don't know. Uh-oh, John Willett, y'all see what he says? He says the Ravens will go back to beating the Bengals again. Hey, that right there is the biggest Ravens fan I know. He's the well, yeah, no, him and Antoine Tucker are the only two legit Ravens fans I know. Everybody else just turns into a Ravens fan when they win the Super Bowl. Well, they just re-signed Mike Williams, David. Eckler and Herbert are going to be due some money. Uh-oh. DeMonte. DeMonte, what you just say? Man, DeMonte in here talking some stuff. You see how Ray start ducking down? Will it, Ray, come through the computer? Uh-oh. Then he on Lamar. Cool. Coop John, he is on Lamar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ozu Rumble. They were a 2 seed while injured. When healthy, they're going to be a big problem. DeMonte is on them. Jerry is talking about Lamar too. Let me find out.
Jackson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
I will say this. The Ravens' strength is running the football. I missed that. Sometimes it felt like the Ravens would pass the ball unnecessarily. But I'm not ready to condemn them at all. Uh-oh. Hold up. John says the previous year, when the Ravens were healthy, they beat the Bengals 49-3 and 27-3. Please don't act like you forgot. Good God Almighty. John done pulled out the facts on them. Gentlemen, we're waiting on replies. DeMonte, I'm not sleeping on nobody. They just released Julio Jones, my guy. Excuse me for belching. Julio is now a free agent. Who saw this coming? Oh, John, they on them Ravens. Ryan Tannehill isn't going to do it. Lamar is bad. The whole Ravens team is... DeMonte, do you realize they just upgraded that secondary? Dog, they just added Marcus Williams to that secondary. Pump your brakes a little bit, my guy. I know you may be a Cincinnati fan, but you got to give respect, Brody. Not for me, but for you. DeMonte, you already got Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, that dude Higgins, who I think is the perfect complement for Jamar Chase. You got weapons. I agree. I think Julio will be signed within a week. Maybe as many as 10 days. I won't say Lamar is great. I'll say Lamar is good. You know, you do have a point with that one, DeMonte. Hey, why did Cincinnati let C.J. Uzama go? That was crazy. I think he gave the team a spark playing tight end. I think saying Joe Burrow is great already may not be good for him. I think, you may not want to overhype this kid and then he have a moment of despair. I could say that as well, Calvin.
Mayfield to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever
Didn't
it
give
is,
him a
he
good
gets
offer.
it on first down. Runs, and he takes this one in.
TJ with his first touchdown with 32 seconds left. We're going to have to get this onside kick.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hand stick. And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The try.
Diggs with the return. Give us 2 points.
It's a pick two, if you will, as Henry backfires in a big way. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ravens offense suffered from bad play calling. I agree with that too, Calvin. Whoa, DeMonte with the serious disrespect. I put Lamar on Eli Apple level. Damn.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll take
DeMonte is serious with this disrespect. My man Davis said Eli Apple though. Damn. I think he hurt my feelings when he said that, D. I ain't got a damn thing to do with that. My feelings kind of like, damn. Yeah, Kwani, I feel some type of way like he said something about me. Mr. 6 foot, 7 foot is in the building on Twitch. What's up with you, my guy?
Dallas Cowboys, and it was a bit of a struggle.
Cal, maybe. You gotta ask that man. DeMonte, do you prefer a pocket passer?
That's enough to carry them to victory.
Man, GG's in the chat to my boy TJ. Great game again, man. Me and TJ hook up. It's either going to be a close game, a blowout, or a last second game. We got my dog Desmond in the house. What's up, big dog? Long time no see. Glad to have you back in the building. Man, when we going to play again, man? Good game, TJ. We always go to war. Damn, DeMonte is on. Look, I'm just going to ask you, DeMonte. Is this something kind of personal beef with you and Lamar? I mean, did he try to step to your woman or something on the side? Why y'all beefing so... No, why are you beefing with him so hard? Did he burn you on Madden or something? DeMonte cup checking dudes with a shotgun. God, oh Lamar is good. He's a former MVP, and give me a quarterback with a better win percentage than him. I'll wait. Kwani, man, you on Xbox? Do I have anybody next? We got Bentley in the house with the like and the follow. What's up, Bentley? Welcome to Gang Gaming, my guy. Did anybody have next? Like, seriously. Oh, you on the P5? Brother, I'm on the Xbox. What's up with you, big dog Dez? How you feeling, my guy? Welcome back. Hey, Michael, you want to run it back? God, now he a bum. DeMonte is on this cat. Hey, hold on. Let me add you real quick, Mike. And then you send me the jump. You send me. Wow. Why won't it go through? Oh, okay, there you go. I'm gonna send you a friend request and then send me the invite since you beat me last game. That's all respectable. All right, Calvin, you got after Mike because he said he ready to run. So let me write this down so that way I know I don't forget. There's a queue I can put up for y'all to fill out for the games too. I gotta download that maybe tomorrow. So, y'all, breaking news. Talking about the Ravens. Zadarius Smith is signing a 4-year, $35 million deal with the Ravens with a maximum of $50 million. Hold up. My man, he called him a bumblebee. Oh. Oh my goodness. John, why is they on your quarterback like this, bruh? Damn. Hey, man, today is going good, Navi. How's your day going? It's a great day, Brody. I promise you that. Calvin, I found a way to slow Lamar down depending on who's using him. I ain't bragging about it, and no, I can't tell you nothing. Check yesterday's stream when dude stepped up in here talking about he was going to show me something I never seen before. And I bust his ass and made him quit. I ain't said that out loud, did I? You know, like I tell y'all, I'm up here and I just like to have fun and kick it, but I don't care if I win or lose. But I ain't like the way I was approached. Uh-oh. Apparently y'all done pissed that man off. Let me read this out loud very slowly, because he is family. All right, I got you after this one. After Calvin. If anybody in the chat want to see the Ravens, John Willett, a.k.a. Willett84 Gaming, says he's available anytime. Good God Almighty. Y'all done pissed that man off. He gonna hurt somebody's feelings. My man Navi said he had the eye doctors. Don't let them do you like they did me, Navi. You be paying for scratch-free lenses. They're still getting scratched. Cook DeMonte say the Ravens will never reach the Super Bowl unless they let Lamar go. Cook grief. Yeah, Calvin, playing against the Ravens is stressful at times. I can't cap. It had me on the edge of my seat till after the second quarter yesterday.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Cool. That's... Oh, man. They getting ready to get violent over this. This is what I'm talking about right there. Them guys are here laying out challenges. This right here will get me hyped. John Willett asked me to ask a question to the chat. He wants to know how many Super Bowls do the Bengals have? DeMonte responds, how many does Lamar got? He said, how many appearances Lamar got? Cool. Cool. Them boys taking it to the extremes out here. Good God Almighty. Glad to have each and every one of y'all in the building.
Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
We got a lot of questions being asked in this chat right now.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 40.
My man say Lamar has more wins than the Bengals since he's been in the league. We're waiting on a reply from DeMonte.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen. Elliott. No gain on the screen there at second down.
That's not an answer to his question, DeMonte. We're waiting on an answer to his question. Well, his statement. Or is it that you're saying that Lamar can barely make it to the semifinals while the Bengals have gone all the way to the big bowl? Is that what it is? We're looking for clarity. Good sack, Mike. Good sack.
Harrison Phillips, the big man. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options.
My man say Bengals go on one playoff run, then you want to throw them at the top of the AFC. Good God. I mean, but can you not put them at the top? They were just at the bowl. I'm just asking for a friend. Oh, dang. He said, I understand our bad history, but it's fixed. You can't fix Lamar. Oh, man, he is on Lamar. I'm telling y'all, something went down with him and Lamar. Lamar tried to scoop up this man honey or something. I'm trying to tell you, he does not like Lamar for nothing. DeMonte, I'm just going to ask a question. If Lamar was on fire, would you piss on him to put him out?
Prescott off play action. Eluding the pressure right. He'll fire deep.
He was out of bounds.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So good for the
Good God Almighty, DeMonte said, nah, let him burn. That's hate. Hate, 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 hate. Man, this is a little bit toxic. This Bengals and Ravens rivalry has just heated up. I can't wait till next football season. Y'all, I promise y'all right now, Gantt Gaming will be live during the first Ravens and Bengals game. And I cordially invite my cousin John Willett, and I also invite the young man DeMonte to be here live on Gantt Gaming when this goes down.
first and 10 at the 38.
I don't want no excuses.
On first down, Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about
LB is in the building. Shoot, LB, I was going to hit you up. But as soon as I was getting ready to hit you up, I got a whole list of follower games. And I figured you probably had the same since you were on in the daytime. But LB, what's going on, dog? Glad to have you in the building. This Ravens and Bengals thing that heated up. They ain't here talking some big shit, LB. Man, I asked a question. You know, I was being funny. I asked DeMonte if Lamar was on fire in front of him, would he piss on him to put him out? Man told me, nah. Oh, you said people scared to play you. Okay, I tell you what. I got Calvin next. Then I got my dog Shakari, Mr. 6 foot, 7 foot. Then I'm open. I ain't scared to play. My dog Ish is in the building. What up, Ish? How you been, my guy? Welcome back. DeMonte said, yo, cuz, gonna be disappointed when they had that losing record. Not with all that defense they just got. But like I said, I don't have a horse in the race. I'm just observing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get me some binoculars to see this. Thank you for that like and that share, Ish. I'm telling y'all, I'm going live during that game. I invite everybody to come hang out. I know y'all gonna be watching the game on your TV. Put me on your cellular phones. I mean, hot damn, we gotta be here for this. Willett, you gotta be here. DeMonte, you damn sure gotta be here. We're gonna have a good time. The Ravens be better off signing Cam Newton. What? John, this man is on them damn Ravens. Cook grain on Moses. Man, I gotta hit this right here. I'm sorry. He done came out. He done broke the glass. Hold up, Jerry. Why Cam gotta be a bum? I mean, Cam, I don't think Cam has been the same since he lost the Super Bowl. For real. Am I the only person who feels like that? Like, literally. I think that Super Bowl loss did something to that man mentally. I'm not looking for an excuse for him because I really don't care about him. My man David said enough with the jokey jokes. Them ain't jokes. DeMonte is serious. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's something going on where he don't like that dude, man. That Peyton Manning whooping scared him. Cool. I don't know, man. My man Kwani just beat the Bills 31-18. First game. That's what I'm talking about. Smack them up, big homie. Smack them up. Damn it. That hurt. The one thing I didn't do was spy him. And I'd like to know why number 11 didn't step up. That's one thing I don't like about this game, is when the quarterbacks take off running, nobody steps up like they should. Do y'all want to talk about Randy Gregory? Let's talk about him. LB, you still in the house? You mess up 4 times during your NFL career. They still stick by you. Support you. Pay for everything for you. You don't like the fact that they said in their next contract, you get suspended or something to that effect. They don't want to have to pay you. You say F them. Wow. That says a lot about a person. The day I see Lamar in person just might be the end of my clean criminal. Good God Almighty. Click your right stick down there. We'll go after the quarterback. Thank you for that, Jerry. I didn't know that. We gotta go down here and get 6 right now. I swear, bro, that kills me with the yeah, me too. Cause that was 4th down and 1. Seems like he plans on getting suspended. Yeah. Anytime you still demanding your job, man, let him go. Besides, how many penalties did he commit against San Francisco that playoff game? I think it was 3, maybe 4. Who the hell wants that kind of dummy? Oh, and let's not forget the penalty that was stopping them that he committed with 98 seconds left. That's a real dumbass right there. He will not be missed. Thank you. Thank you, Lamb. Run out of bounds first, dummy.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
DeMonte, that's a little rough right there, man. You want to end that man's career? What did that man do to you? Good grief. Whoa, that was a nice pick. Good God. I thought that was an easy completion. The ball was there, and dude just like, wow, okay. Y'all think Casey coming back hard at it? I don't know. I gotta see what they do first.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. Isaiah McKenzie.
Wow! He didn't try to tackle him. He went to strip the foot. Do you take Prime Cam or Lamar?
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play?
Give me Lamar. Cam is too much of a prima donna at times. For real.
Allen gonna throw. Being chased out left.
That's his second rushing touchdown. Defense starts with discipline. That is true. Nah, they still got to get through the Bengals. Coup grief.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
DeMonte, not many people can go 16-0, bro. I mean, you saying that like that's an easy feat. Well, Calvin, I understand your premise off the bat, but I mean, who's going to assign who to be a mentor? And, you know, not just anybody could be a mentor. The Bengals doing it this year. I think that remains to be seen, my guy. I think before the season starts, I'm going to put out a whole list of who I think is going to be division winners and things of that nature. And we're going to see what happens from there.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
He hit Prescott late.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
Thank you.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
The Bengals and Panthers.
The NFL on EA Sports.
DeMonte.
Adjustments being
DeMonte.
Tell me you did not just say that.
One more time.
Tell me you did not just say that.
Because he said the Panthers. One more time.
Tell me you did not just say that.
I gotta do it one more time. He said the damn Panthers?
Tell me you did not just say that.
You said, okay, hold up. Time out. Flag on the play. Christian McCaffrey is mad underrated. He can't stay healthy. Yes, I think Christian McCaffrey is a great player. I don't think he's underrated because ESPN stays sweating him. You know what I mean? In my opinion. I believe he gets too much hype and credit because of his health. That's number one. Number two, who's going to be throwing the football in Carolina? Number three, Stephon Gilmore's out there as a free agent. Grant Brady is in the building. What up, Grant? Thank you for hitting that like. Deshaun Baker is back. Deshaun, how you been, my guy? Welcome back, Deshaun. Please don't forget to hit that like for your guy. If McCaffrey came to the Bengals, he'd be splitting touches with Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon is what I feel a perfect running back for what you do scheme-wise. I'm doing great today, Grant. How you doing? The Panthers need a lot. Personally, I feel like the Panthers need a left guard. They need help. They need a lot of work. DeMonte, you say he a bust. What? You don't need him? Do you realize the number, Joe? Wow. Okay. You know what? You're a grown man, DeMonte. And you're entitled to your own opinion. And I agree to disagree. But I'm going to tell you something. They don't have the success they just had without, excuse me, Mr. Mixon. That's what I'm talking about, Grant. I'm glad you're doing well. I wouldn't lose sleep with us losing Mixon. I recall a couple games you played without Joe Mixon. I don't think you folks did that well. I'd have to go back and look, but okay. Did we get the first? 4th and 1. We got to go for it because we're down 2 touchdowns. My dog James Griffin is in the building. What's good with you? Right? We need to add offensive linemen to help Zeke and Tony Pollard be more productive in the run game. I think that hurt us a lot last year. Yeah, Kwani. I had to run a different version where Dak had a little bit more room. Hey, I didn't say that. Calvin, you know I wouldn't say nothing like that. I'm a Joe Mixon fan. I like his tough running. I like what he does with the football. This is what DeMonte says. This is all DeMonte. This is all this man. And that's why I stepped back and said he's a grown man and he's entitled to his own opinion. My dog Aaron is in the building. Y'all give a mad shout out to my dog Aaron, reaching that top 100 in Madden. He felt like that was his great accomplishment, and hey, I'm proud of him. He set his mind out to do it, and he did it. You know, DeMonte, I'm not looking to have a whole lot of success as long as Mike McCarthy is the Cowboys coach. Mike McCarthy is supposed to be watching the game. He's up there looking at the Jumbotron thinking about Little Debbie snacks. And look, I'm not psychic or nothing like that, but I've been on Earth 39 years, and I know when a man is thinking about Little Debbie snacks. I looked at Mike McCarthy on ESPN the night they played no, it wasn't the night they played the Vikings. It was a Fox game, I apologize. Mike McCarthy up there talking about, Star Crunches. Damn, I could go for a Nutty Buddy right now. Then he look around. Nutty Buddy. It's all crunchy and peanut buttery. Mike, huh? Time out. What's up, Chris? I'm telling you, I saw it in his eyes. Calvin says, I can't believe DeMonte's saying that. And he's a Bengals fan. DeMonte, my man Calvin is confused. What's up, Chris? How you doing? My man Calvin said we gotta have an NFL class so we can get DeMonte some enlightenment. Hey Grant, I'm all for getting Landry. DeMonte, the Cowboys traded Cooper to Cleveland. He's not a free agent. Not in the least. Come on, Mike. Turn it back over for us. David said that Homer Simpson food gaze. Calvin, you set it up and I'll host it. I got you, Brody. We'll start it off. It's going to be a 10-tier class. Why do I have a feeling this penalty is on Randy Gregory? I just have this feeling. Keanu Neal.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They decipher that.
Yeah, Dave. I seen it. Look, let me address that real quick. A lot of people got it confused. So let me help you. The Cowboys were stupid. They only got a 5th round pick. This is why the Cowboys were smart. Everybody thought they were just going to release Amari Cooper and get nothing for him. Getting something for nothing is the goal. You don't buy a car and then give it away because you just bought another one. You sell the last car. David said at least he's in the same state. Mixon is easily a top 5 running back, yes. Guaranteed top 10, arguable top 5 at times. DeMonte, have you been drinking?
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen sliding out of the pocket.
We're not spying him every time. I don't think so, David. Seriously. Unless it's somebody they don't want to see Cooper with. Nah. Because it was too much. They're cutting him. Just like Leo Collins. If it never came out, the Dallas wanted to get rid of him so bad, and all the reports, Dallas could have got rid of him already. Now people are just like, well, we'll play the waiting game. Clinton Gross is in the house with the light. What's up, Clinton? Clinton, you right on time. Amari Cooper, how do you feel? Randy Gregory, how do you feel? I express my feelings after you express pancakes on the way to the end zone. Damn. Joe Mixon is the catalyst for that offense. Straight up. You can hype Joe Burrow up all you want. Hey, I understand he's the quarterback. He's going to get all the love initially. Yes, I get it. But that team does not have the success without Joe Mixon toting that rock. Calvin called you out, DeMonte. He said name 19 running backs better than Mixon. Personally, I want to see this. We have plenty of time, plenty of room on Game Gaming. DeMonte, just bring your list. We would have won the chip if Mixon was good enough to be put in. He was there. Clinton, Amari wasn't worth $20 million a year. I agree. Easily. He's not worth that kind of bread. That's what I was saying. We got something. My dog Tay is in the building with the like and the share. Thank you, Tay. He threw it up there and gave him enough time to catch up. Exactly, Clinton. No, on the 4th and 1. You talking about the very beginning of the game? That was a stupid call, too. I hated that call. Y'all should have punted. You gave him a short field. Leo Collins, I think his agent hurt that whole trade him idea by putting, we've been given permission. All right, we got to get a stop. That's what I'm saying, David. No, Clint. I didn't want Randy Gregory back at all. The penalties in the Minnesota game, then the penalties against San Francisco, and the third, it was either the third or the fourth penalty, really just eliminated us from the game, in my opinion. You had a minute and 38 seconds left, and you just effed it up with another stupid penalty. I cannot stand Randy Gregory. I am so glad he's gone, and everybody's acting like they're so upset. Like, dude only had 6 sacks, the most during he had in his career. 6. I could see if he had like a 13 or 14 sack season. That dude, nah. He's not that guy. Not at all. We wished he would become that guy. That's about it.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new.
You know what?
And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time.
He's a good pass rusher. I would say okay. But I don't even think he's worth that kind of money for real. I'm glad he's gone. Dallas can get another pass rusher of his caliber in the draft. And you know what? We don't have to worry about him getting suspended or being on drugs or any of that other wild crap at the time. Clinton, you and I know each other personally. I'm going to be here on this stream. Let's see how many sacks he gets. DeMonte, why won't you win a ring with Mixon? You gotta be trolling us now, bro. I took you serious at first. Joe Mixon is a top-tier running back. Dog, without him being a threat, the play action doesn't work to Jamar or Boyd. My dog Joe is in the building. Joe, I made you a promise, didn't I? Didn't I make you a promise? I'm a man of my word, my guy. I want to play with Mixon now. Hey, the man gets busy. Great speed, great power. Thanks for coming through, Joe. Joe, this is what you're walking in on. Tennessee is releasing Julio Jones. DeMonte came in. He is a Cincinnati fan and a Lamar Jackson hater. And I'm not talking about hater. I'm talking about he can't stand Lamar Jackson. I even asked if Lamar was on fire, if he would piss on him to put him out. He said, nah, let him burn. Shocked me. That's real hate. I got to ask, how do you feel about Scott Hall? It hurt me, man. Scott Hall was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I never forget calling my cousin and pretending to be Scott Hall. Well, Razor Ramon, what the hell, yo? Check me out, Chico. that was my jump back in the day. The first dude to come over to WCW and get the whole joint going on. It was wild, man. I know he had his problems with substances and whatnot. I wish him and his family peace. D-Law and Randy. You know, Dorrance Armstrong may be re-signed in Dallas. I would rather have him than Randy Gregory. I'm sorry. He plays the run better than Randy. And I feel like he'll improve as a pass rusher. Yeah, Clint. I met him twice. Muhammad is in the building. I met him twice at Chick-fil-A. And his brother is running for sheriff of St. Mary's County. Yeah, I met him and Kevin Nash there. And like, me and my cousin were trying not to be like idiots about it because nobody was acting crazy. So we were like, you know, and they were like, so we got, you know, I shook his hand, I talked to him a little bit. It was cool, bro. Joe, I didn't know they were going to release Julio. I'm not even going to cap. I thought they were going to try to give it another year, see if they could build consistency and all that stuff. What's going on with you, Muhammad? Thanks for coming through, my guy. Joe, let me ask you something. And don't bite my head off. If you could have Corey Davis back for a 4th round pick, would you do it? Because I damn sure would. Hey, there are a lot of teams that are making a play at Jarvis Landry. And I'm hoping about the right price Dallas could get him. They still got Derrick Henry to go. Hey, Derrick Henry is a good running back. I'm glad to have Gallup back. At that price, I think Gallup needs more opportunities with the football in space. That's number one. Damn it. Calvin Joseph just couldn't stick with him. That might have hurt us. I tried to play underneath of it. I just couldn't do nothing. Well, see, that's the thing. Why would you break up that chemistry and continuity? I think Tennessee could have challenged anybody if they still had Corey Davis. This running with Josh Allen. Yeah, we know. Now I have to make sure I spy him every single time. We got 25 seconds. Clinton, I think he can stay healthy. I think last year was just a bad break. Simple as that. And with the contract he has, it's just not going to hurt us. You know what I mean? Not substantially. Well, DeMonte, you do realize they're two different running backs, right? One's a bell cow and one's more of a catcher out the backfield. McCaffrey can't run in between the tackles. damn sure not like Mixon. They only use him to do it just to keep defenses off balance. Joe, DeMonte's a different breed, bro. Who got big money for nothing? Michael Gallup didn't get big money. He got 62 and a half for what, 5 years? That's an average of 12, bro. That's not big money at all. Roy Williams was a mistake. I think Jerry just fell in love with the prospect of his size and what he could do. That's pick. As soon as it came out as a bullet, I knew it was picked off. If that came out like I wanted it to, yeah. Nah, Clinton. Nah. I don't agree with that one. The one thing about Michael Gallup, he needs the football in space. Simple as that. I don't see how you can even fix your mouth to say that, DeMonte. Without Joe Mixon, Cincinnati does not have any of the success that they have now. Caden, right now I got 2 more games scheduled. I might end it after that. Uric is in the building. Thanks for coming through. Clinton, who says we really need a receiver? I mean, I'd like to add another one because I don't know how much we can really count on CeeDee Lamb. I mean, honest to God, CeeDee Lamb, he drops too many passes. For all the hype and talent that he gets, CeeDee Lamb this, CeeDee Lamb that. He'll catch 8 passes one game and we're all, yeah. Critical pass the next game. Dip, 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 dip. I'm sick and tired of CeeDee Lamb. Get off of that man's nuts. Each and every one of y'all at ESPN and Fox Sports. Make him earn his hype. This is not Oklahoma. Sorry. I'm sick and tired of CeeDee Lamb. Real talk. All right, DeMonte, you take it easy. I mean, when you say we need a receiver, I'm at the point right now where I want to see what the 5th rounder from last year can do. Simi Fehoko. I like what Malik Turner did once he got a chance. Look, I'm a Lamb fan. I just need better from him. That's what I'm saying. I'm one of those old school people who does not like the idea of giving somebody all the hype and all the admiration and they haven't busted a grape yet. That's where I am mentally. I'm not trying to be in a party. And it's like every time dude get on, he invite me to a party. It's like if you invite me to a party 5 times and I never show up, doesn't it kind of hit you? This guy obviously don't want to be part of a party. I'm just saying. Give a mad shout out to DeMonte. Good game, Michael. My man Calvin say, Calvin, what you doing, Brody? Come on. I think Jay, what's that boy name? Jefferson in Minnesota has been labeled the next star. Him and Jamar Chase. I already sent it. Look, let's just be real about it. CeeDee Lamb has a star in his helmet. And I know what that means. But he's another one that needs the ball in space. David said he's the best receiver in his class. I said that before the draft. Otto Collins was cutting my hair at Mike's House of Style. And it was about 12 of us in the entire barbershop. And I said in front of everybody, CeeDee Lamb is the best wide receiver of the class. To walk back in the barbershop the next day and say, the Cowboys took CeeDee Lamb. How did they let it happen? And everybody's like, oh, God, here he goes. My man Michael said, does anybody in the chat want smoke? You see that guy? Calvin, what you doing, bro? I'd already sent it. My dog Geis is back in the house. Calvin, I'm about to send it again. What's taking you so long? We about to skip Calvin and go to 6 foot, 7 foot. Oh, you logging on? Okay. Let me pop up my window now. How he gonna invite me when he didn't win the last game? Come on, Calvin. Get it together, Grouch. Guys, what's going on with you? Welcome back, guys. Clinton, he on Xbox. Yeah, Clinton, next year I'm buying Madden only on the Xbox, Brody. It's too hard to get a PlayStation game. Everybody want to run, and when I turn the PS5 on, nobody ever around. So I only use the PS5 to play my fighting games. Okay. What's going on? Welcome back, my guy. My guy, GL's killing me on Twitch. I'm doing good, man. How you doing today? What happened? Calvin, you killing me, Smalls. Send me a, you got the joint on your phone, Clinton? Send me a friend request. Or turn on your PlayStation real quick and send me a friend request. I can ask it from my phone. I'm sorry, my apparatus. See, you got apparatus, you can do apparatus things. That way, next time I turn it on, you can get yourself a good game in. And I had a stream pick my team. Because I know you going to rock with them boys. And I hate mirror matches. On a football or a sports game. For everybody in the house that has Xbox Next Gen that's playing WWE, Saturday is the debut on stream. Hands down, I promise you. Saturday is the debut. If not Friday, it's a possibility. Not written in stone. All right, Calvin, send it to me. Send it to me and I'm going to answer it. John, I would tell you go stand in the corner, but you driving. Michael, I only played it for about 45 minutes. I like it. To be honest, I really wanted the game to play like it did on THQ. That's what I wanted, but it's not. It's not close. It's manageable. Like if I actually can sit down and learn how to play it, I like it. My dog, one of the baddest throwers at the job, is in the building. What's up, Scrap? Playing my dog Calvin right here. I'm going to wear that all white Calvin. That way you can wear your colors. Cool, he bringing them bears out on me. Hold up, he wearing that? Okay, he was. Man, he bringing them bears. Cool. Man, I ain't gonna say that, Clinton. Bama's over there be quitting and carrying on. They be like my daughter sometimes. They get, you know, and then they run. Real talk, man, I have more fun and I have more followers on Xbox. But then again, Clinton, I'll make you a deal. If you beat me, I'll buy it on PlayStation next year. You'll be the reason why. Because I'll have to come back for my revenge. How that sound? Oh, of course, Clinton. You know how these Bammers is. I talk to them all the time. Yeah, man, I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but I play with Green Bay. I play with Kansas City. Oh, I rocks with Tom Brady. Oh, Bama ass chump. Where your loyalty at? Whatever happened to loyalty? That's what I want to know. But I play with... Nah, you a Bama. This is my thing. You can't be my friend, my dog, or none of that if you can't show me that you loyal to a damn sports team. You know what I'm saying? Because the same way you run out on that sports team, you run out on me. You feel me? Come on, y'all. Y'all tell me when I start capping like the kids say. Tell me. Hey, Chris, if you got time, look it up real quick and see if it's crossplay among, like, straight Xbox. Like, I can play Street Fighter with people who have PlayStation 4 still. You feel me? So it might be like that. But yeah, I'm going to debut WWE Saturday for sure. Ooh, good sack. 3rd and 19.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Give me your cornbread. Now he down at the 1, but they giving him the 4. What kind of stuff is that? My man Chris said gas so high Tom Brady had to go back to work. Nah, Tom Brady's a football addict. That's what he is. Nah, I'm going to tell you what really happened. Tom Brady said I'm going to go spend time with my wife and kids. And Tom Brady was sitting on the couch. And Tom Brady looked around and said, F this. And he got up off that couch and said, I'm coming back. Clinton, add them 3, Buffalo and Kansas City, and that's who I play.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great
Well, Chris, the thing is, they're not getting over.
caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game.
Chris, I don't want to disrespect you, so let me ask you, how old are you? So I can tell you how wrestling works.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
See, in wrestling,
One unit I know you want to watch is
you need to have one thing your first month. Acknowledgement. Nobody cares if you're heel or face. The people in the stands at the house shows. See, you only 27. You weren't there for the beginning of wrestling. Oh my God. A and X ran into each other and X ended up on the ground in the middle of the field by himself. That's why we just got sacked. This dunk. Oh my God. Okay, we're moving on. Yeah, it's all a business. So Clinton, you understand. If the fans ain't paying you no mind, you're not gonna get no airtime. Look at The Miz. The Miz was a heel when he first came out. He'd been on The Real World on MTV. Everybody knew who he was. He had to drive home his point and make people give him acknowledgement, and he did it. Now look at him. Multi-millionaire. He's been world champ and all that. Oh yeah, Clinton changed. Because of cancel culture and all this other wild stuff, we'll never have what we used to have. AEW is thriving off of the idea and the concept of we're not WWE. When in all likelihood, people are so stupid they don't realize all they talk about is WWE. While they're supposed to be for grown-ups, they're like children. Did you see what they did? Well, yeah, encourage them to watch. I still watch it because that's one of the biggest one of the biggest bonds I have with my mom. I remember being 3 years old watching wrestling. I remember going out Landover to the Cap Center and stuff like that. ABN, what's up with you? Yep, the champ is here. I'm right here. I've been here for 2 hours and 18 minutes, bro. How you doing today? That's when I realized that wrestling is taped. The night me and my mom got back home, right? Peep this. You know, it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm still amped up. And she turns the TV on. And I'm looking at Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. But I'm like, I just saw Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Oh, Clinton. How about Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on Channel 5? And then, if I came back home from my football game in time, catching TBS WCW at 6:05. Or wait until after the Braves game. That's what I'm talking about, AB, and glad you're doing good. Shoot, yeah, Coco Beware, Ultimate Warrior, the Great Muda. Hey, who in the chat knows? Thanks for that like and share, AB and Rich. Sting was one of the most reckless and worst workers of professional wrestling history. While everybody praises Sting and all that, Sting hurt more wrestlers than enough. And everybody wants to ride Seth Rollins for hurting Sting. Sting was out here damn near ending people's careers. And he actually did end one wrestler's career. I just can't call his name right now. Sorry, but the Icon was really dangerous. And for all the wrong reasons. I try to tell these young cats, man. When you're a professional wrestler, you got somebody's life in your hands at all times. Performing these slams, these suplexes, these power drivers. Man, it's dangerous. We got my dog Michael Phillips in the house. What's up, Big Mike? How you feeling tonight? Well, today? My man Rich said they don't know nothing about WCW. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Even as a young child, like getting the wrestling magazines when I had a couple of hours and stuff, it wasn't hard to figure out. WCW was like Georgia and down south, and WWE was New York. And like in my mind being so young, I kind of, not discriminated, but I was like, you know, like I'm trying to find a way to say it without sounding bad. Like WWE was McDonald's. Nah, I don't want to say it like that. WWE was Walmart and WCW was Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a toy at Dollar Tree for $1, you can play with it for about an hour before it breaks. That Walmart toy gonna last 4 or 5 months. It's sad they can't make a megastar out of all the talent they have sitting in the back. Chris, that talent that's not getting over, that's their problem. If they let you get on TV, that's your job to get over. Simple as that, bruh. As a wrestler, your job is simple as that. Make them acknowledge you. That's part of why Roman Reigns says what he says. Acknowledge me. You know, if you want WWE to stop bringing up them old wrestlers, tell the young people to get it together. And you know something else? Edge needs to go home. Why hasn't he gone home?
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0.
Yeah, Clinton, I came up on WWF. I'm right there with you, my guy. You know, I was just talking to my brother, was it yesterday? No, it was last Thursday, I think. I could sit there and talk for hours on old wrestling. Like, I'll never forget the WrestleMania 3 and all the controversy. And then the tournament at WrestleMania 4 and Hulk Hogan and Andre both being eliminated. And then you just know that somebody that you don't expect is going to be world champion. That kind of stuff is what drove me as a young wrestling fan. Now it's like, yeah, I saw that coming. They shouldn't be carrying a company of users. Chris, you and I can talk wrestling all day long. I could teach you so much. But for 27, you're saying a lot of stuff that I don't think you realize what you're saying. Chris, are you high? Okay, Chris, let me help you. WCW, when they hired Eric Bischoff, they gave him a blank check. It's just like if you want to become a streamer right now, and you walk up on me with a blank check. I can take you to Best Buy, and we can get all the top stuff. Well, that's what Eric Bischoff had. He went to ECW and rated them for everything they had. You know what that did? That opened up a whole new world, because nobody watching was exposed to Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio. Nobody knew of a Psychosis. Nobody knew of a Juventud Guerrero. Nobody knew of a D. Malenko. Nobody gave a damn about Perry Saturn. Then you had Raven, who had been in WWE, and he was a failed experiment. You see what I'm saying? You have so much to really go back on, Chris. So when Eric Bischoff did all this, they started getting momentum. But guess what? They signed Hulk Hogan. And Hulk Hogan was getting one thing he never got before. Booed. So what are you going to do with Hulk Hogan? You're arguing with Hogan every day. We want to turn you heel. Hulk Hogan was getting booed so bad, they had to pull him off of television. How do you pull Hulkamania off TV, bro? Really? But see, I can't talk to you about Hulkamania. I don't know if you remember or know how big Hulkamania really was. So with all this going on, you still a New Japan concept, NWO. You just brought in Scott Hall because Vince McMahon said, I don't think I'm going to put the world title on you. That's what he really wanted. He wanted to be world champion. So now, he got him. Once he made that tackle on Zeke, I knew it was over. So now, he's telling Kevin Nash, your contract's coming up, and this is what they just gave you for these dates. Jamie Brown for the follow, thank you. So now you're adding all this together. Now you got two of WWE's biggest names at this time, and you pretend they're taking over. Great concept. He stole it, like I said. Now, you got Hulk Hogan in the back. Can't do nothing with him. But what do? You convince Hogan to turn heel and join him. And you get fire, and you get the biggest faction at that time in the NWO. And it is fire for so long. Oh yeah, Clint, I watch it all the time. So then Macho Man is pissed off. He wants to do a series with Shawn Michaels. Vince McMahon says no. He tells Macho Man, I don't see you getting back in the ring here. Macho Man leaves. He goes to WCW. So now you have big megastars from WWE's 80s and 90s making big money. Hogan has creative control. You have a fire segment in the NWO. The whole time, you have the NWO right here. Chris, you still with me? I don't want to do all this talking for nothing. Then you have the mid-carders who everybody wants to see more and more of. And at the same time, you got Chris Benoit in the wings joining the Four Horsemen with Flair and Anderson. And that guy, what's that, Mongo McMichael, who couldn't wrestle his way out of a wet paper bag, but he had a Super Bowl ring, and WCW gave him, I think, $2.5 million. Dude, wrestling took a turn for the greatest time ever with the Monday Night Wars. Straight up. So that led to everything you're watching today. The problem with today is there isn't enough time anymore, Chris. When I was a child, we had 4 pay-per-views: Rumble, Mania, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. It was the greatest thing ever, my brother. It was great. Let me tell you why it was great. You couldn't wait to see every match. You were building, taking away, adding. Then you had culmination. Now you have a pay-per-view every month, sometimes every 3 weeks. Then they throw one in there in the middle of a week on a Tuesday. For what? Money, 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 money. Now, nobody's paying to watch these guys because they don't even develop anymore. That's why Brock Lesnar is your world champion right now. You want to know a big secret, Chris? As quiet as it's kept, they're still looking for Hulk Hogan. It's bad. Oh yeah, Michael, give me a second. I'll get to that. Hulk Hogan is what Vince McMahon wants more than I want to be financially free right now. I made a critical mistake and he got me. I think I did that to him once. It's the most crazy thing in the world for real. You know, all these pay-per-views for nothing now. Chris, you got any questions about what I said while I answer about this screw job? So, Bret Hart is your world champion. This time, WCW has the NWO popping. They got the mid-card going crazy. And nobody's watching WWE anymore because it's so cartoony and gimmicky. You still got Doink the Clown running out there. All that jazz. Vince McMahon tells Bret Hart, your contract is so big, I can't cover it anymore. KC Banks, who is the greatest wrestler of all time? You got to give me time for that. But let me finish this about the screw job. Him and Shawn Michaels have a private conversation. He tells Shawn, I'm going to put you over and all this and all that great stuff. And Shawn says, I wouldn't do the same for you. Bret Hart's panties getting a bunch. He's not going to drop the title. Triple H says, let's take it from him. That's what went down. You already had Medusa put the women's title in the trash. You damn sure can't let the men's title go in the trash on national TV. So they did what they had to do. They screwed Bret Hart out of the title. And I don't blame Vince McMahon one bit. He had to protect the integrity of his company and his championship. Straight up. You can't blame the man. Joe, I forgot what you do for a living. But if you're a mechanic and your supervisor tells you, I know this right here takes a 7/16 wrench, I'm telling you to use an adjustable and has you an adjustable. What do? Use the adjustable, right? You do what you're told. WCW had an empty checkbook. They signed anyone and everyone they could from WWE. They even went back and got Virgil. When Ted DiBiase said, "I still want to be a part of wrestling," they actually went and got Virgil. And because they knew WWE would sue him, they named him Vincent. Yeah. Oh, the Hardy Boys are back together, Jerry. They reunited last week on AEW. So, yeah, right after they were getting ready to give Jeff Hardy a push. I don't know if he decided to get high again, but hey, I'm sick of his ass too. They had fans showing up to shows with signs, "Jeff, please get clean." That says a lot. When fans are making signs begging you to stay clean, hello? And they're talking about wrestlers getting a union together? How? Literally, how? Y'all want to see something? Go look at the TNA pay-per-view when Jeff Hardy was so high, he almost injured Scott Steiner. And Scott Steiner went and called his lawyer and sued TNA. Yes. It's true. How about when Jeff Hardy was so high during the match with Sting? Sting's trying to be professional as possible, wrestling the best match he can with this substance abuse gentleman. Sting hits his setup move. Jeff Hardy gets up like nothing ever happened. He forgot they were wrestling. Wow. But what did I just tell you? When you're a professional wrestler, you're putting your life in somebody else's hands every single time. Yeah. I wouldn't trust Jeff Hardy to wrestle my friend Elmo. Thanks, Ozzy Rumble. I'm doing so much talking, I'm messing up. But it's all good. Hopefully Calvin turns it back over. Yeah. Hey, I don't like seeing people like that. I mean, I party, I have a few drinks, but when people start pissing on themselves drunk, I leave. That stuff right there is too much. Ain't that much party in the world where I'm gonna piss on myself. That's not fun. I don't see enjoyment in that. Drink another one. Come on, man, get another one. And that dude slumped in a corner somewhere throwing up all over himself. And you're trying to keep him from choking on it. My man said he got a soft spot for him, but it's definitely inexcusable. Hey, listen, I'm not up here to talk about people, and I'm not trying to say a bunch of mean things. I know personal people that have problems with substance, drugs, and alcohol and stuff. The only point I'm trying to make is, when it comes down to wrestling, your life is in this man's hands every single time. You should be able to count on him. Straight up. As for the wrestling business itself, what I started with Chris, wrestling is hard. You're on the road 300 days a year. You don't spend time with your family. Some people just are built for it, some people aren't. You know, honestly, in a perfect world, there would be a straight up schedule for those guys. But people don't realize. You want me to tell you some of the dirty secrets about wrestling? Let me tell you. House shows dictate finishes. House shows are not just for practice. You get 15,000 people at a house show. Okay, 10,000 people at a house show. If they pop on a surprise, they're going to do it again 2 or 3 towns over, so word doesn't spread. If they pop, that's 2 good pops. That's what they're gonna finish with. Years ago, Kurt Angle surprises The Undertaker with a roll-up pin. For those that watch wrestling, they know what I just said. Sounds crazy as hell, doesn't it? They did it at a house show. Everybody went nuts. Pay-per-view, that's why they did it. Nobody saw it coming. Not every finish needs to have your finisher. Sometimes you need to win. That way you can say, well, you were scouting me, but you got caught off guard. That's what it's about sometimes. Being able to make those kind of statements. Y'all are sitting up here like listening and saying, this guy knows too much about wrestling. Sorry. I love it just as much as I love football.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag.
Shit, I mean, you know, I'm a fan. Touchdown, baby. Jamie Bryant, if you didn't hear me when I said thank you for the follow, one more time, thank you. I mean, y'all got questions, I can answer them. Why this happened? Why that happened? Yeah, I know. Probably. And if I don't know, I'll tell you. I ain't got no shame. Thank each and every one of y'all for being here. Ah! That should have came out as a touch. Michael, I don't blame you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, KC Bates, let me get you to hit that like for me. Hopefully you like the content, you become a follower. But, yeah, I go when I can, you know. My work schedule dictates a lot right now, but the last show I went to was at the Verizon Center up in D.C. Oh, yeah, I talked about that earlier. Was a Rumble, you might have missed it. So Darius Smith going to the Ravens is just another piece on that defense. I'm trying to tell you, man. That Ravens defense is more than solid. I'm either taking the Ravens defense or the Chargers defense in fantasy next year. Thank you for that like, KC. This is the first WWE game I bought in years. Straight up. It's hard to watch WWE. I'm not even gonna lie. My WWE crush, Victoria. Easy. $2K22 is good. I just haven't spent enough time with it to be efficient like I want to be yet. Dice Man in the house. What's up with you? Yeah. Look her up. That was my girl. Yeah. 2K22 is pretty nice. Real talk. Dice Man back. What's up, Dice? How you doing, my guy? KC says, Naomi, you better stop that for Jimmy Uso come looking for you. You know if you get that drink, you're going to look up your IP address. Nah, let me stop. Oh, man. I have no clue who you talking about, Jerry. Oh, you mean Trish Stratus? Aaron Van Hoy is back. What's up, Aaron? How you been, my guy? Yeah, I seen that. I was thinking about doing something, and inviting the community to send me their wrestlers. We got 15 wonderful people in the building. What's up with each and every one of y'all? If you haven't already, make sure y'all hit that like. If you're in the back lurking, go ahead and stay lurking unless you want to come out and say what's up. That lurking thing don't even bother me no more. I understand. Benoit was messed up in the head after Guerrero died. He couldn't live life. And I feel sorry for him that he lost his ability to take care of himself and his family. I hope nobody else ever goes through that kind of thing. It's a very sad situation. Triple H is one of my favorites, but I don't think you can ever really say you have a best wrestler of all time or greatest of all time because of different eras. There were times where it was more wrestling than promos. Then it was half and half, and then certain guys are provide better promos than actual wrestling. There's so many different variables mixed into it, in my opinion. Shakori is back in the building. What's up, Shakori? Shawn Michaels was good. He's up there, in my opinion. It's very few that can do it all. Shawn is one of them. Shawn, Randy Savage, Randy Orton, Triple H. I almost want to say John Cena because he showed later on in his career he could do things that nobody gave him credit for being able to do. I was more into Evolution than I was DX. Although the second iteration of DX was pretty good when you had Triple H, the Outlaws in China, X-Pac. And X-Pac really exposed a lot about WCW when he was talking about how, yeah, I know, Dice, I need protection up front, then I can do some things. Oh, yes, sir, KC. Definitely. Go. Go. Get out of bounds. All right, just about midfield. Oh, me too. Which one, Jerry? It's been so many of them. Go, go. Get out of bounds. Here Comes the Pain was a great one. Definitely. I pick Evolution over DX because it revived Ric Flair's career. He was able to help Batista rise up. Randy Orton became a world champion. Triple H was like the leader that everybody kind of relied upon. And he just kept everybody going smooth and helped a young Randy Orton and a young Batista rise up. That's why I picked them. A lot of stuff hits different for me because I got to see it from start to finish. You feel me? And being that I was at an age where I could understand it, that's what the difference was. Damn it. Oh yeah, him and Jay Lethal had that That woo off, that was cool. That's a moment he'll never forget in his career. I was at the match when they turned on Arcade. Yeah, that was cool. But I saw it coming. When he got up on Batista's shoulders, I was like, something don't feel right. And then boom, it happened. I wish I had Tony Pollard on the field right now. You was there in LA? That's what's up, Brody.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So now an extra point doesn't help much.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Field goal and they can lead it by 3. Here's Prescott.
Oh, good play.
He comes up short.
Good play.
And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
Good play, Calvin.
The touchdown is he'll kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that.
Come here.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
I used to want the handlebar mustache because of Evolution Triple H. You know what's funny? I was just thinking about that joke last week. Triple H has been one of my biggest motivators and influences in a lot of things in my life. Damn it, why can't anybody cover that guy? I intentionally...
Just what the doctor ordered on play 1 of this drive at crunch time. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10.
You know, you got to be hard to shoot up in your forehead.
Flush to his right.
Good sack.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
That's such bullshit, man. He threw a ball on the money with all that pressure coming at him.
On that one, 32 yards.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Damn it, he got it.
Here is good. And it's celebration time on that side.
We got 7 seconds.
In the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute because I'm up here shaking like a leaf and I wasn't one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now. And that one bounces out
Jesus, Lord have mercy. 77 didn't even attempt to block. Marshall Rodriguez, you almost had it. Hey, played a good friend of mine, Calvin, man. This ain't our first rodeo. The man got some game. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a random joint. We played each other a few times. Win or lose, it's always a good game with him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like I got any animosity or anything. Real talk. I love playing my dog Calvin. Mr. Rodriguez, come on, smack that like for your guy while you here, though. Hopefully you like the content. Hopefully you become a follower. Pass interference. We getting another play. You can do all you want, Buddy Rowe. We getting another play. From the 26, we get another play.
And you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help.
Oh,
Won't you?
damn. I can kick a field goal. Let the play clock run out. I forgot all about that. I can't call timeout. Look. 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 Look, y'all. Look. I can't hit the button no more. Look, I can't. The game wouldn't let me call it. What was that? And then he ended the game. That was weak, Calvin. You seen it. I can't say GG's off that. Y'all can tell them y'all witnessed it. You saw it, right? I ain't putting GG's in the chat for that one. Can't do it. Y'all saw it. You see, Calvin, real talk, bro. If you saw I couldn't call timeout, why you ain't decline the penalty? Yes, sir. Y'all saw it. It's not the first time. The game will lunch out and you can't do nothing. It's not part of sports. Dog. I'm confused. They just said Baker Mayfield's last year his contract is for $18.9 million. So does that mean his option was picked up last year? Joe, I couldn't call timeout just now. I had held my control up so everybody could see on the stream that I still had a timeout left and the game wouldn't let me call it. I'm mashing the button up in front of everybody. Man. Calvin, because of the way we are, I thought you would put a little honor on it. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that you watch the stream while we play, but I thought you at least listened. That's what I'm saying. I held my controller up, Calvin, and showed everybody me pushing the timeout button, and you knew I had one left, is the point I'm making, bruh. I'm mashing the button up in front of everybody. Boom, just like this. Boom, 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 hitting it. I had no acknowledgement. So what I'm saying was, when the penalty popped up, I ain't had no choice because I was still calling timeout. That's what I was saying. Joe, PlayStation does have that problem. Yes, they do. That's an argument me and Jerome were having earlier. Calvin, you ain't make me earn nothing. Madden just did that to me. It's all good, Brody. Just know next time, I was going to win anyway. I was kicking a field goal. Just know next time, all I'm going to say is remember what happened to Glee. That's all I'm going to say. We haven't seen Glee since. I ain't say that out loud. Alright, y'all. Has there been any... Jerry, all I'm saying is, no, I could call timeout regardless. I still have the football. Woo. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, my guy? Has there been any more free agency news since the Darius Smith going to Baltimore? My dog Nicholas back. KC Banks, you still in the building?
Offensive line, they'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run it now with Robinson, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
Ooh. He got hit that time.
Following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing you.
Yeah, I agree, Nicholas. I don't understand half of what's going on, my guy. That was a big tackle, Anthony Brown. Big tackle. 4th down and 7. I agree. We need to go out here and get Tyrann Mathieu about... Well, we need both.
Run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so
Yeah.
doesn't mean we
I started to sling it up top.
And he just gets rid of it.
I changed my mind at the last second.
There looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Ooh.
Down at the 26.
I don't know who number 2 is for Jacksonville, but he just put the wood on my dog Zeke.
early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right.
1st down.
It's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got some turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Let's get it going.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy.
right, let's get it going.
That hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A first down carry by Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. We're scoreless after 1. Working with 2nd and 5 now. On play action, Prescott. That's complete to his team.
Good grief, he gave him a shot.
4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And there's a completion to the tight end.
Man, he gave dude that mop.
At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. We get better athleticism.
We going for it.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last
I agree.
completion brings up 4th.
Wholeheartedly.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Touchdown. Boom, baby.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar.
I 100% agree with you, Oza Rumble. Yeah, Joe. We gotta get it on and popping after that.
The touchdown at Zerline will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be out right at the 35. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
They run. Robinson. And he will lose
Big tackle.
the 31-yard line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Lawrence. Sharp's got it, left side. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worrying
Yep.
about traffic.
It's okay. He already got it. Somebody messed up. Look who it is, y'all. That dummy. If you haven't hit the like for your dog, come on, hit that like, y'all.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll try the left side.
Ah.
Robinson. And some space here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here.
Good run.
He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit
That's
the
a
second
great
down.
run. I lied.
Able to
Great
slow him
run.
down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Calvin with the like. Thank you, my guy. You mean tell me you just getting that like big on me? Shoot, I don't care, brother. I appreciate it. If anybody in the chat has friends or family, they can have a good time kicking it with us. Go ahead and invite them, man. Let them know what I'm about, man. I ain't about all that craziness. I try to have a good time on stream. You can bring the little kids. I done got even a lot better from saying foul words, man, for real. He got stopped. He got stopped again. And he fumbled. Yes! Crucial, bro.
The better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there, it just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. And that's gonna
Roughing the passer. Defense. Illegal forward pass.
Let's check in with our referee.
What? Okay. I mean, we're on the one. Okay.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
I just realized I ain't had that much line to really go. Oh, man. That's all right. We're going to hit Amari right here.
Prescott again. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete.
Timeout.
Able to get this across the tee.
I'm going to try to get a field goal out of this at minimum.
The Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Prescott. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
That was another 71 sack.
30 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. He's got his receiver Cooper.
All right.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Timeout.
Way down into Jacksonville territory.
Remember, y'all, we started this drive on the 1.
Final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Play action now, Prescott. This is
99 yards.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
99-yard drive. What's up with it? Actually, they say 5 plays 100. Yes, sir, Big Joe. Yes, sir.
kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so they had
Give me that.
frustrating.
Ooh, I thought that was a pick.
What was frustrating? Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing. Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring
I got PS5 version 2, Brody. I just don't find a reason to play Madden on it anymore. The couple people I play with, we don't really associate no more. And for the record, he knows he never beat me. That's what's up, Cal. Did you win?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Aaron. We'd like to get it in sometime. Matter of fact, if you don't mind, send me a friend request. Same thing as the stream, Gant Gaming. And next time I get on, hopefully you on there. And we can get a game in. Well, you have to give me a minute to warm up because you know it's a little different on the PS5 than it is the Xbox. But, you know, half hour, I'll be alright. If that, you know, maybe 15 minutes. Oh, nobody blocked him. Uh-oh. Jerry and Aaron getting ready to get it on, y'all.
But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they get him down the mountain before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it.
Oh, yes, sir, Calvin. I mean, look at what came out of them. D'Lo Brown was a multiple-time champion. He developed into a solid mid-card wrestler. Mark Henry was a solid mid-card wrestler who later in his career became a world champ.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
The Godfather had one of the most influential gimmicks of the Attitude Era itself. That's why I try to tell people, if you sit back and you really look at things, you see what developed and came out of certain places. You know, just openly talk and debate, not even debate, just have conversations. Simple as that. Good sack. Good sack. Send the punt team out. I love Gold Dust, Calvin. Everybody was so hung up on the sexuality. You know, I can't talk about it like that on Facebook, but you know, the whole sexuality issue and whatnot. Gold Dust captivated people's minds. He was violent. He played mind games. And people don't want to admit it, but Dustin Rhodes is one hell of a wrestler, period. He should have had an opportunity to prove his worth as a heel with maybe running at a face world champion. Definitely a legend. Yeah, very mysterious. When he had his wife as Marlena and everything was about the movies and all that, it was a great gimmick. But like I said earlier, WWE had to get away from those gimmicks and things. Presenting Dustin Rhodes the way he wanted to be presented at one time, I don't believe they knew how to do it. I think it was always going to be a question about, weren't you Gold Dust and things like that. I mean, really looking at it, the whole Stardust thing really took off. What do you think about the guy who ate worms? The Boogeyman got over as a talent. He didn't get over as a wrestler. That's what hurt him. His in-ring ability was seriously lacking, but he was over. And that's why it was so easy to release him. I mean, you really have to break down wrestling into multiple categories sometimes. There are some people who had a job for over a year because they sold t-shirts. Like Rikishi. Rikishi was less than average in the ring, but his merchandise sold so much they couldn't let him go. What they paid him versus what they were making from his merchandise, even after his cut from his merchandise, was just that substantial, where they were like, it wouldn't make sense. But you see, when his merchandise stopped selling as much, they sent him packing. I love talking wrestling. Anytime y'all want to talk wrestling, especially old school, please just initiate the conversation. You don't have to wait on me. Any conversation y'all want to have, matter of fact, let's talk. I love talking about things I know about. Yes, sir, Joseph, me too. Val Venus was in the perfect era. He could not be on television today. Simple as that. The idea of a man, adult star, coming out to the ring, having the V for his name Val, cutting that way, and the whole hello ladies, and all the innuendo jokes, man, it would be so much mess going on. And then people say that doesn't belong on television. Yeah, Joe, we talk wrestling around here. Oh yes, definitely. But then again, go back and look at the women in the stands. They were cheering and going nuts. Just like nobody mentions the women when they talk about John Cena. But when you talk about John Cena to people who are of knowledge, they'll tell you John Cena sold t-shirts to women and kids. And then it was once said Vince McMahon had it drawn out for John Cena to turn heel. You know what the problem was? Vince McMahon looked at the money and said, how can I deny these women the right to give me their money? Mike, Bret Hart was a good wrestler. I was a Bret Hart fan. Oh my. He's wide open. Calvin, I would not dare fix my mouth to say nothing like that. John Cena was the hottest ticket in WWE because of what he did with kids. I forgot what it's called. Make-A-Wish and things like that. John Cena was the baby face that people needed at the time, that grown men got so they couldn't stand. I don't ever recall grown men feeling that way about Hulk Hogan. And that's the difference between John Cena and Hulk Hogan. WCW fans, the male ones, soured on Hogan. And that's what people really fail to understand. If you're going to say that about anybody, you would have to say that about The Rock. And even then, without wrestling, we would not know who The Rock is. He would have never made it. It seemed like The Rock failed as a football star. Yeah, I was a Kurt Angle fan. Honestly. I was old enough to understand that Kurt Angle was supposed to be a heel. And he was supposed to be annoying. But when I looked at Kurt Angle in the ring, the greatest matches we'll never see are Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart, Kurt Angle versus Mr. Perfect, Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit, one-on-one for a world title. Those are the things that we'll miss out on.
Let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws, find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they're touching. These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Another big effing sack. Mr. Perfect should have ended up being world champion.
But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Dancing to his left.
There's a certain list of guys in wrestling Vince McMahon should have just took a shot on and just saw whatever happened with. The thing of it is, when the situation with Ric Flair broke down and they put the belt on Bret Hart in 1992, they basically said, let's just see what happens. If need be, we'll call Hogan. That's exactly what they said, according to multiple things I've read and heard. They were literally prepared to call Hulk Hogan at the drop of a hat. But the people reacted so strong because we didn't have an internet, we didn't have anybody talking like that to say, well, Ric Flair's leaving soon. The literal shock of a Bret Hart at the time becoming world champion took it from everybody. Oh yeah, Taz was the man in ECW, but Michael, let me ask you a question. Was Taz the big fish in a small pond?
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The keeper
I mean, I can't say I was Taz's biggest fan, but when I first saw Taz, it felt like all he did was cuss and don't be offended. But it felt like he had that small man syndrome. And I had seen it for the first time as a grown man after hearing about it. So that's what it felt like to me.
in a big spot here. This to perhaps solve this one away. And Zerline's kick is
Terrence is in the building, another cool, calm, collected streamer. What's up, big homie? Y'all check him out at TJ Gaming. But Joe, you say you weren't shocked, right? But really go back to that time. Bret Hart wasn't even mentioned in the same breath as those guys. And they didn't even change the belt on TV. They did it at a house show and announced it on Saturday. What the hell was the name of that show? Saturday morning? I forgot the name. Oh, WWE Superstars. That's what it was. Give me that. You see, I'm not arguing with you because I can't tell you how to feel or how you felt. But for me being as big of a fan as I was, like I said, we had no internet to tell us Ric Flair's contract is up. He's going back to WCW. That's what I mean by that. Like right now, that's why I don't love... That's the one thing about the internet that ruined wrestling for me. When I know everything before it happens. I don't like that. And then some people say, well, stop looking at it. And it's like, how the hell do you expect for me to do that? You know what I mean? Hey, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon made wrestling for me at times. If you actually listen to that commentary, that stuff is hilarious. Like, them two were taking shots at one another in fun. But as a grown man watching it now, you like, damn, he said that on TV? And then it's like it was a different time. They could let that go over the air, where it's not a whole lot of profanity and F this and F that. It was clean humor that just happened to be hilarious.
Outright completes it to Jarwin. And bulldozing his way through. And get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over.
Oh yeah.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one.
I didn't like finding out Taz was Kurt Angle's secret opponent for that Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
But I will say that his first time hearing his debut, his entrance music, it fit perfectly.
Good gain there on first.
Oh, definitely, Joe.
In a running situation, probably.
Definitely.
Everything right on that play.
Hey, during the introduction of the NWO, Bash at the Beach, did you catch when Bobby the Brain Heenan, who was drunk on the pay-per-view, said, "Yeah, but whose side is he on?" Tony Schiavone almost shit a brick on TV. What? He didn't know how to react. And he was like, what are you talking about? Bobby the Brain Heenan blew it. Nobody really caught it till it was too late.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
No, I don't think, I mean, he was giving it away before Hogan actually turned. And then if you look at Hogan on his way to the ring, Hogan was setting it up like he was coming out there to go after Hall and Nash.
Victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple
But you know something else, Joe? The thing of it is, it could have never been Sting. Because Sting was never big enough. Good game, my guy.
Control the airways, right?
Shakori, anytime you want a game, bro, you are more than welcome.
They can't fashion together
You always welcome here, Shakori.
consistency. And they just took
Alright, everybody. We had a fantastic stream. Met a new cool guy. And Mike. Mike, you're welcome here anytime as well. Yes, sir, TJ. Rest in peace to Sky Hall. We're going to end this night on a good note. For anybody that's on the social media platforms and have not done so, I'm not saying you have to, but please. Joe, I told you I was going to do this, man. Hey, love you too, man. This is what it's about, man. Chris just slid through. Chris, make sure you slap that like for your boy while you're here. Hey, Mike, glad to have you. Anytime you want a game as well, you just want to come in and chat, you're more than welcome. For you folks that's on Instagram, check out Gank Gaming there. Please follow us there. If I should ever say anything and get in trouble, always know you can always catch me on Twitch and YouTube. We're also on Twitter. We haven't developed a following on Twitter yet. We're going to start working on that. I'm going to start saying stuff on Twitter. Let's start trying to develop and welcome people. Like I said earlier, Dakota, I did thank you for coming through, didn't I? That's another one of my day ones. I'm still very humbled to be here. I'm always going to be humbled. I can't do this without you folks. If you ever want to invite your friends and family, I appreciate that, Big Joe. Don't be shy about it. I've gotten better. I don't get frustrated as much anymore. And I really want to hang out and chat. You know what I'm saying? TJ just mentioned Scott Hall. I remember Scott debuting in WWF. Raw is War, Superstars, Razor Ramon. I'm going to end it with his best quote. Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. But remember one thing. Bad times don't last. Bad guys do. See y'all another time. Keep your eyes open for me tomorrow. Even if I just simulate games, it may happen. If not, see y'all Friday. God bless y'all. Remember to love each other. Remember, hey, that's right, Joe, against the 1, 2, 3 kid. Hey, no beef ever with not talking to a friend again. Always agree to disagree. Y'all check out my outro. Be blessed, y'all. Peace.